Hello, so I thought today I would do a wrap and chat video, and I've got a few questions prepared, like one of those Christmas tag ones. So if you have a channel, you could record your own version to the questions. So question one, when do you start getting excited about Christmas? Well, I love the excitement and the build up to Christmas. So I start getting excited probably as soon as it hits November and I'm sort of counting down to when it's Christmas. Question two, do you still have an advent calendar? And the answer to that is not for me, no. It's enough work sorting out the advent calendar for the children because I don't like the chocolate ones because they are lactose intolerant. They can't have a chocolate one, and so you've probably seen on a previous video I've prepared little gifts each time. So sometimes it's a lolly, sometimes it's I've got loads of little things. Question three, what are your favourite Christmas films? Well, I will tag below. I did a video all about our favourite Christmas films, and I did forget one in my video, and that is Love Actually, which is one that my husband will actually watch, which is good because there's not many Christmas films that he will sit in the room for, and also because it reminds me of pre-children, but not, and like being excited for Christmas. So that's a nice one. Right, so question four, do I have any funny Christmas memories? Well, I have a few. There's one where we were little and before 7 o'clock my brother had put gloop in my sister's hair and it had to be cut, and she looked like a coconut because it was just sort of there where it was cut, and it was cut so short it stuck up. I have another one of my uncle dressing up as Father Christmas, and he put shaving foam on his face as the beard, and we all had to go and give him a kiss, and that was quite funny. What else? Oh, I remember not that long ago, we lit the Christmas pudding and it ignited practically my sister's eyebrows. That was quite funny. What else? I don't know, I have lots of nice Christmas memories. Oh, and another one was when my aunt and uncle come to stay for Christmas, and my brother decided to try using my uncle's shaving foam, and they caught him. He was probably about 7 or 8, and he decided to shave his face, and that was very amusing. So not really things that I've done, but funny nonetheless. So question 5 is, what is our typical Christmas day? Well, we get up very, very, very early. Obviously it will clearly be very, very dark, and if we can last beyond 4:30 I'll be thrilled. Presents get opened. They'll have their stockings in their room, so they'll open those and they'll come bursting in to show us, and then they'll leap on us and open our stockings. And then downstairs there's sort of bigger presents, so then we'll have to troop downstairs and see what has been left downstairs. Because my son's only 3, we don't leave any presents under the tree the night before because he can't be trusted. Well, they're put there the night of Christmas Eve once they've gone to bed, so that he is not tempted to try and open them, because it is really hard to resist that. Then we'd have some breakfast and get the dinner going, Christmas dinner, and we'd have, I think for most English families, quite an early one, because we'd eat at sort of 12 or 1, so we'd eat at sort of a normal time, whereas I know a lot of families have theirs at 2 or 3. But because we've been up so early, that feels like 2 or 3. And then there's usually some kind of Christmassy loveliness on TV, and we'd watch that. And probably also go for a walk at some point. There's often sort of outdoor toys that will need to be tried out. So that would be another reason to get outdoors. Question 6, what do I eat for Christmas dinner? So as you may or may not know, I'm vegan, so I don't eat turkey. But I would do obviously the normal roasty things. So, and this year I think what I might do is like a giant sausage roll, but with vegetarian haggis in the middle and some chutney and stuff. So it will be really tasty, and I bet money everyone will want a bit of what we're having. Christmas pudding, I don't like Christmas pudding. I think it's horrid. So I usually make something else instead, and I haven't got a plan yet. So who knows what will be. I don't know. Oh yeah, sometimes I make a chocolate log. That's quite nice. Question 7. Christmas traditions that we have. So Christmas traditions, what do we have? No, we don't have any interesting traditions I can share with you. Number 8, what are my favourite Christmas songs? Well, I only have one Christmas CD, and that is Michael Bublé, because you can't go wrong with a bit of Michael Bublé. And so we listen to him on a loop from the beginning of November pretty much until Christmas. It's a good job I don't get in the car often with my husband. He would go crazy. I don't know. I like all the kind of the American songbook Christmas, like Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra. I like all those ones. And Mariah Carey is a classic, although I don't like the warbly bit, but it reminds me of Love Actually, so that's a nice thing. Number 9, what is the best Christmas present I've ever received? So, as a child, the best Christmas present I ever received was a doll called Corky, and he had like a little rubbery face. He was quite big. He was like that big. He's kind of the size of a 2-year-old, and he had a cassette player in his back, and you put cassettes in, and the cassettes would play, and it would make his mouth open and close and his eyes move, and he'd sing songs and tell you stories, and that was like the most awesome present ever. My aunt and uncle that lived in America sent that to us one Christmas, and that was amazing. And the last question, which is a bone of contention, is real or fake Christmas tree. Now, behind me you can see we have a fake tree. The first year we lived in our house, we had a real tree, which was super exciting, and I absolutely loved it. But we also had a newborn, and we said to each other, we'll have a real tree this year, and then we'll have a fake tree from then on, because it's not great with little kids. And then this year I thought, well, you know, we haven't got carpets, so we could easily have a real tree and just hoover underneath it each day. But I tried to get my daughter on side, because she's very good at persuading my husband. And you know, she was like, oh, make a right mess, mummy, and sided with him. So we have the fake tree again, which I think is looking a bit sparse. I don't think it looks very good anymore. So one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm going to buy a very, very nice real fake tree, or next year, which I said last year, we'll have a real tree. But we will see, because I don't tend to win these arguments very easily, because I don't know. I don't. So anyway, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Let me know what your Christmas traditions are, and maybe I've forgotten some, I don't know. But I'd love to hear about your Christmas in the comments down below, and I'll see you again tomorrow.